So we have the success in 06, a couple down years, 07, 08, and then 09, all of a sudden, we go all the way. Look at what's happened to us, you know, over the last few years. We lose a lot of veteran guys. We kind of have some rough years, but now we're beginning to, you know, put the pieces in place to really make a run at it. So I feel like we're entering a window of time here with the Saints where we can make a.
Come on, you believe that, don't you? Who that nation? All right, Bree, let's go back. Let's go back again. I want to take you back because, you know, you're talking about comebacks. You're talking about this could be a comeback season. I want to roll a little video for you because I want everybody to be reminded. I want you to be reminded. There was nothing like the moment when the dome finally reopened, and it was powerful. So we're going to roll a little video because it's all about the comebacks in this series. Let's get our head right, man, and watch this. Roll the tape.
8 days before the Superdome was scheduled to reopen on Monday Night Football, Sean Payton surprised his team by holding a practice there. It was the first time many Saints stepped foot in the building, and after practice, Payton brought in a second surprise.
He had Doug Thornton and the Superdome staff there and had Doug talk and speak to the team about his experiences and how difficult it was to reopen the dome.
And then Sean said, I want to congratulate these guys. These are the guys that are the reason that we're here. They rebuilt this place so that we would have a place to play football. And then Sean said, but my job as a head coach is to get you ready to play football. And the only way I know to do it is to recreate what's going to happen here on Monday night. So on cue, we darken the house lights. And you hear the bump, 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 bump of Monday Night Football.
We watched a video that documented the previous 13 months. It allowed the guys that had lived through the last year to vent some of their feelings. It also allowed the new guys to appreciate the magnitude and significance of the return.
And I look around, I see the players. We were all standing there weeping.
Hey, all right, so here's the deal, man. You know, we're putting this all together. I've watched a lot of tape. You know, I did a lot of research, just kind of going back, because as time goes on, people forget. You almost kind of put it out of your mind because of what was going on. But take me back to being on that field for the first time when Sean Payton says, kill the lights, and rolls the tape.
Yeah.
And you start thinking through that, man. What was going through y'all's head? Put us in your head.
Well, there wasn't a dry eye in the house, obviously. You know, this was right after a Friday practice or what was taking place on a Saturday because we were playing on Monday Night Football. And so many guys on that team were new. You know, much of that team had been, you know, kind of brought in and assembled by Sean and his staff and Mickey Loomis, our GM. And so for many of us, that was literally our first opportunity to be in the dome post-Katrina. And, you know, he played a long video for us showing what had happened over the previous year and, you know, what the Superdome was during that time. It was basically a refugee camp, so to speak. I mean, this was where people fled for refuge from their homes to get out of the floodwaters. And so to think that's what that was, like we were sitting on the turf, but a few months earlier had just been concrete and cots and just people just trying to put their lives back together and trying to figure out, you know, what had just happened. And so, and it was a powerful moment. And I remember at the end of the video, obviously, you know, we were all very emotional, but Sean looked at all of us and said, now the way you make this special for all these people is you go out and you win this game. That's what I'm telling. So he's like, it's only special if you win. So right then and there, we were like, all right, we gotta get our minds right. We gotta go out there and get ready to win this football game. But I can tell you, there was no doubt in our mind what the result of that game was going to be and what it would represent.
Let's take you back to the moment.